Along with
Anthony Gerard Woods Sr.
Anthony Gerard Woods Sr. and Actual Factual. Coming to you live right here from the big city of Lufkin, Texas. We're looking to have a good time today. How you been, bro?
Man, I've been good. How about yourself, bro?
Oh, awesome. I can't complain. Have nothing really to complain about.
And who gonna care if you do complain?
Hey, it is what it is, bro.
What they gonna do? Everybody gonna say, I got a problem too.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, we all do.
Exactly.
You know. But I remember a scripture that says everything that you're going through works together for your good.
Exactly.
It don't matter what it look like. It don't matter what it smell like. It don't matter what it sound like. It's working together for your good.
That's why you got to keep on pushing. Keep on pushing.
Wasn't that a song?
I think so. I don't remember that. It was
you know all these songs.
That one I don't know. I just
something
know
about keep on pushing. Mm-hmm. You got to keep on pushing. You don't remember that?
Mm-mm. You got me.
What?
You got me. I don't remember that one.
Not the music connoisseur who's trying to front me in the last episode talking about I didn't know nothing about Stevie Wonder.
That's what you didn't. You was all lost about it. I was trying to. I mean, I'm serious. Well, we ain't gonna get on that, but anyway. But it's good to be here once again, and it's good to do this again. So, what you want to get into today?
Well, the one thing that really jumped out at me this week, for one, we can talk about the Panthers at a later time or whatever.
Talk about that.
You want to talk about them?
No. Why?
But one thing I think is a very, very hot topic is the Delta variant.
That's okay.
Okay, you feel me?
Yes.
The Delta variant.
It is very serious.
It is very serious. And I think it's befitting for our audience to understand and know that, in your city, I'm pretty sure you're dealing with it. In our city, we're dealing with it. We got schools that are dealing with it. We got politicians that are, shunning and shaking and jiving or whatever about it. And they haven't really come to the conclusion, the seriousness of what's going on. But my concern is, how are you able to continue to fellowship with those that you want to fellowship with? Specifically talking about family members. How do we keep doing it without offending them, helping them to understand the seriousness of the decision that you made and the decision that they probably need to make, but we're not in a position to really make them make that decision.
Right.
So how you feel about how do you handle that kind of stuff? Man,
it's a slippery slope, because only thing you can do is just stress to them, the seriousness of it. That's the only thing you can do. You know what I'm saying? If they listen, they listen. If they don't, they don't. But some of them, and a lot of them, is not getting vaccinated because they procrastinate. They think, okay, I'll do. A lot of them I know, a lot of people I know, it ain't that they don't want to get the shot. It's just they procrastinate. They're like, okay, I'll do it later. I'll do it at this such and such time.
So is it? Because I heard some people saying, well, we'll wait for the FDA approval, this, that, and the other, and then we'll be ready to go.
Well, they approved it.
They done approved it. At least the Pfizer vaccine's been approved. Right? So, I do, and in all due respect to any person, every person that's out there, that's listening, that's watching, that's got loved ones that's been vaccinated and loved ones that haven't been vaccinated. My biggest concern is, how do we cohabitate together without breaking relationships, damaging relationships long term? Because, like we were just talking to our nephew here, there's a lot of what they call misinformation and disinformation out there that a lot of people are a little hesitant about doing the right thing as far as getting vaccinated, because of the things that they hear.
And that's the main thing. It's the misunderstanding about the thing, and the false communication about the thing, and the lie, basically the lies. Yeah. Because what it is, they saying one thing. Yeah. And then the science and everything prove that it's safe for everybody. But then you got other people saying that it's not good, or they don't trust it, or I wouldn't do it. But a lot of those people that's telling them not, that they wouldn't do it, already had a vaccine. A lot of them already had a vaccine. It's just, how can you say, some of it is political, and some of it is like a political grab. They gotta have a talking point. Just to shed negativity on it. Yeah. But then, as for us, a lot of them just they'll go back to the Tuskegee,
Tuskegee, right? Tuskegee experiments.
They'll go back to that. Yeah. You know, a lot of blacks will because of the false information that they putting out there.
Right.
And they skeptical of it.
And with all due respect, and granted, I understand the concern and the hesitancy for what the government did back in the day with the Tuskegee experiment. But today, if you look around you and you pay any attention to the news, you know that they are speaking about how many people are leaving this earth because of this thing.
Right.
Okay? This ain't no experiment. This ain't no Tuskegee stuff going on. This is real life experiences. The people are dying. Loved ones are dying. We had, at least a couple of them that I'm aware of in the last week or two that was affected by this COVID-19 Delta variant that is just a whole lot more atrocious than what the regular COVID-19 virus, they went around in 2020. The beginning of 19 into 2020, and now it's intensified. Right. And the crazy thing about it is that what people don't realize is that we have to fix this together. You can't do it, saying, well, I'm not gonna get vaccinated. Well, the thing about it is that the virus obviously is attacking folks that are unvaccinated. Now, it doesn't mean that because you're vaccinated, you can't be attacked.
Exactly.
But what it means is if you are vaccinated, like I was telling the brother on Facebook here just this week, is that the likelihood of you being hospitalized, being on the ventilator, and being, dead, is drastically diminished because you're vaccinated. You have some type of protection. But if you don't have the vaccination, that means that you're opening yourself up. Like the Bible says, give no place to the devil. Okay? So why would you give, if he comes to steal, kill, and destroy, you're giving him a place to come in and take your life.
Exactly.
And I've said this before. I said, you got over 600,000 people that's left this earth here in the United States. They wish they had the opportunity to take a vaccine.
And then there's some of them on their deathbed. Some of them on their deathbed was saying, I wish I'd have taken the vaccine.
Yep.
I wish I would have
taken it. They just said it's just a stupid shot. I should have just took the stupid shot.
Exactly. And then, like I say, a lot of them, then a lot of people also, they try to throw religion in it. They say, I don't know, what was this I was listening to? I forgot what I was listening to. Oh, it's the mark of the beast.
There you go.
It's the mark of the beast.
Putting the chip in you.
Putting the chip in you with the back. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Really? I say, ain't no. And then, this is what kills me. They trying to put that chip in it so they can know where you at all the time. I'm like, dude, you got a cell phone, don't you? If you got a smartphone, they know where you at anyway.
And that's the very thing we were talking about. Like, man, you already got a cell phone, man.
Exactly.
I was telling my brother here just yesterday that every Sunday, my phone will tell me we have 13 miles to drive or whatever it is out to the church.
Right.
Every Sunday. You know why? Because this phone has determined and knows my behaviors and know what I do.
Exactly.
Every week. Tells me, well, you have, 13 miles to get to work. Tell me the address that I'm going to. Why is that? So I don't understand.
Me neither.
I don't understand.
They wonder, we being tracked. Oh, you've been being tracked.
You've been being tracked.
You've been being tracked. So don't let that be an excuse.
Yeah.
And then a lot of them, some of the people is just pig-headed.
Yeah.
And a lot of them, because of that, person that put that in their head and it's still in their head. And you know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I'm talking about, don't you? The Tangerine Man. Yeah, him. He put that stuff in the
boy, you always got to bring up the Tangerine Man.
He put that, but really though, he put that stuff in their head and they sticking to their gun.
In fairness to who you call the Tangerine Man, he did mention here the other day in one of his rallies that they need to get the vaccine.
Yeah, but you know what they say? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But they not feeling it though. Because you see he half-heartedly said it. Well, I do prefer to get the vaccine, but it's your choice. It's your choice. It's your free will. But I would get the vaccine, but it's your choice.
He got it.
I know. But he told him, but look how half-hearted he said, but it's your right, it's your choice. He didn't say, man, y'all really need to get the vaccine. He should have said, you guys really need to get vaccine because it's killing folks and it's doing all that. But him, no, it's your choice. If you don't get it if you want to. But that was half-hearted. Stop.
I got you.
Come on, man. That was so weak.
I got you.
But he got it, though.
Yeah, he did.
But then a lot of them, after they got it, then I know a guy was doing like interviews after that little deal that they had. He said, you going to get the vaccine? No. They like, no. Well, why? because I don't trust it. Mm-hmm. You know, he say it's not proven. Okay, but he said it have been proved by the FDA.
Yeah, approved by the FDA.
They said it's been proved. Well, I don't believe them. You know, it's just it's always something.
Well, somebody said, "Oh yeah, well the FDA approved the Tuskegee." They did. They said, yeah, they approved that one. It's like, so why should I believe them?
Right.
You know? But the proof is in the millions of people that have been vaccinated.
Right.
That's where the proof is at. And how has it affected them?
Right.
Okay? That's the way I look at it. And the thing is that all of my family members, with the exception of 2 of my siblings, have not gotten vaccinated. And we are slowly working on one for sure.
Right.
Now, one of them, I just know when he make his mind up about something,
you just can't change.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
You know, it's strong bloodline right there.
Oh, it just is what it is.
I know him because I am him. But either way, I think it's an important thing to make sure that we understand what's going on and significance of what's taking place in this country and in this city. It's affecting schools. I was just reading something here on Facebook a while ago about Groveton.
Yeah,
Groveton ISD is shut. Did they shut the school down?
There's a lot of them. Monica can tell you that better than me. She know because she do a lot of the insurance for those places. But she was telling me about Monica? What school was that they was about to shut down?
I think it's Groveton.
They've shut down Wales, Woden, Groveton just shut down.
Yeah, Groveton just shut down. So Wales, Woden, Groveton. Shutting down. Why? Because people are not taking this serious. Exactly. It's affecting these babies now. It's affecting these kids now. It was grown-ups.
Right.
But the grown-ups is at least the ones that I know that are, 65 and older. I think they were hitting them first with the vaccine. So you don't see a whole lot of them being affected now.
Right.
But they were saying, the young folks, it ain't really affecting them, and they just thought they were invincible.
Right.
It wouldn't touch them. But now it's starting to touch them because this virus has mutated into a different strand, and now they can't control it.
But then another thing, even if you're not getting the vaccine, at least wear your mask.
There you go.
And you got it's a lot of them don't even wear their mask.
Yeah,
I'm serious, man. I done went to several places today. And I say, man, I can see a handful only had their mask on. I ain't gonna say where I was going, but they really, a lot of people just think they really not believe in this. They don't until it hit close to home.
That's right.
Until it hit close to home, then they realize. But right now, it's not affecting them. It's not affecting anybody in their family of it yet. But when it does, then they'll be wanting to get it then. But why not get it now? At least wear your mask.
You got people that I seem like almost on a daily basis that laying in their beds who says, I should have got the stupid shot.
Right.
Because I could have avoided all of this. The other thing that people are not thinking about is that if you are already strapped financially, okay, you're already having problems paying your regular bills, get your COVID bill. Okay? When people get sick and infected and get hospitalized, they in the hospital for days, weeks, and sometimes even months at a time. How you gonna handle that? All it takes to prevent or potentially avoid that is a free shot. It's free. Won't cost you nothing. But if you don't take it and it affects you, or you get infected with it, it can cost you a whole lot of money. It could actually bankrupt you.
And it could also kill you. Okay. Yeah. You ain't got to worry about the bankruptcy.
You ain't got to worry about it. But this is what you do have to worry about. Those loved ones that care about you.
Right.
Okay? These people, and I thought about this here months ago, it may have been sometime last year, is that here you are in this hospital room on a ventilator, potentially, by yourself. No family, nobody that can come and comfort you. And if you're going to have any type of contact with them, it's going to be through a cell phone and FaceTime.
Right.
You can't come in there. Nurses and doctors and all those that are, in the medical profession on the front line, those are the ones that are in there working with your loved ones. You won't have a chance to go in there. So we say all this, and I wanted to, at least mention this topic today because of where we are and what we got going on, what we're doing.
Right.
Here it is, coming up on Thanksgiving, coming up on Christmas, and family members want to get together. They want to hug each other. They want to embrace each other. They want to do a lot of things together. But if you are not vaccinated, you're taking the chance of infecting somebody that you love.
Right.
That's the downside to what's going on.
Right. And you know what I'm saying? Don't be selfish. If you won't do it for yourself, do it for your loved ones.
Right.
And I urge anybody, I urge you to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
If not get vaccinated, at least stay out of crowded places. And if you're in crowded places, wear a mask.
Yeah.
Please wear a mask. Because I don't see what is this, especially, you know, our Hot Wheels, our governor, with the mask.
You wrong.
I'm serious, man. Him and that dude from Florida, Sanchez. Okay, how is you gonna try to cut?
You're right.
The funds of the teachers.
You're right.
Because they're trying to protect themselves as well as other kids.
Yeah.
And you want to, you know, well, I think Hot Wheels done cooled out, but Sanchez, he's trying to be Junior Trump.
When did the man get the name Hot Wheels?
Because he be rolling along. He be rolling, but in the wrong way, though, and about the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? That's Hot Wheels. You know what I'm saying? He just need to quit. I'm telling you, man, we need to vote this man out of office, y'all. If you can vote, we need to get this man out of office because he is doing some stuff that just doesn't make any sense. It's not good for the Texans here, white or black. It's not good for none of us. We just need to get Hot Wheels out of there, and especially when he was in the way he handled the winter storms in Texas. Not only that, the way he's handling this mask mandate. And the way he handled the corona, this virus going around, the way he handled this thing, he's not qualified for the job. He's not. It's time for Hot Wheels to go. He need to roll on. Like I say, people, please, I encourage you, please, either if you're not going to get the vaccine, at least wear your mask, get around crowded places and public places. You know what I'm saying? Respect the people, besides yourself, respect the other people around you.
Yeah.
Really, that's all I got to say about that. But
yeah. Yeah,
he need to go though.
I just know that we have the power to make these changes.
Yes,
collectively together. I can make a decision to get myself right for me and my family, but everybody else got to make that decision to get right for them and their family. And until, like you said, until it hits home, right, it doesn't register. And it shouldn't take one of your loved ones getting sick for you to use a little wisdom. And then some people say, well, I'm covered in the blood.
Like I say, God do
I believe that I'm covered in the blood too. Right?
Exactly.
Okay? But at the same time, I do know that all knowledge and wisdom comes from God. And God sometimes uses individuals, men and women, scientists.
Preach, brother. Preach. Okay?
He used people. Who was that? That was a little story about a person that fell in the ocean or whatever, and and boats came by. First boat come by, and the person like, oh no, this is gonna be all right. The Lord's gonna save me. Mm-hmm. Second boat come by, guy said the same. Oh no, the Lord's gonna save me. The Lord's gonna save me. Third boat come by. Oh, the Lord's gonna save me. Well, the guy ended up drowning. He said, then we got to heaven. Lord, I thought you were gonna save me.
I gave you 4 chances.
I sent 3 boats by you to help you get out of that water, and you refuse every one of them. Okay? And you got to understand that God may be sending boats in the form of scientists to save you from this virus. You said, oh, no, I'm covered in blood. The Lord going to save me.
Make it plain, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And you do this because you have to help people think.
Right.
Think for yourself. This is your life. This is what's going to affect you and your family. This is real. And you got to start taking it like it's real.
Right. Because like you say, man, at least God do give you common sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, how can I say? Remember, this is on a different story, different subject. Okay, this is about the Al Qaeda stuff. I know we jump all over the place. Okay, like they was trying to get mad at Biden about putting the troops out of there.
Right.
Okay. You train these people for 20 years, right?
You sure right,
You train them for 20 years.
20 years.
Okay. That's like me, let's put it like this. I teach you how to hunt and fish for 20 years. Mm-hmm. For 20 years, I teach you how to fish and I teach you how to hunt, to feed yourself. Mm-hmm. Okay, after 20 years, I'm finna bounce. I'm out of here. I'm gone. Mm-hmm. And if you starve to death, that's on you.
It is.
That's on you. Because I taught you how to fish. I taught you how to hunt.
Yeah.
Because it's like, and then gave them weapons as well.
Yeah.
Soon as the Americans left, they was like, okay, y'all can have it. We done. We don't want none. They weren't about that. They said, we're not about that. Like,
yeah. White flags. Yeah, whatever you want, you can have it.
Just that quick.
That was 11 days.
Right. 20 years down the and you mad at Biden for pulling out the troops. Man, come on. We can't babysit them forever.
Nope.
If they don't want to fight for their land.
Now, I will say this. there could have been a better exit strategy as far as evacuation goes. But at some point, the war had to end.
Right.
You had to get the people out of there. But did we set aside a better plan to be able to evacuate not only our people, but the allies who assisted us for 20 plus years? Because if you don't get those people out of there, Taliban taking them out.
All right,
they don't care who you is. They slitting throats. They shooting you. They doing whatever they got to do because they considered you to be an enemy.
Right.
Okay?
A traitor.
A traitor.
Yeah, a traitor.
Yeah, so you working with them Americans? Oh, well, we got something for you.
We're going to play that. We're going to get you.
Yeah.
We're going to slit you through. That's what I'm saying. We don't play.
They don't play.
Taliban. No, I'm just playing.
They don't play. I seen them. I was like, man, they had them little scourges or whips or whatever they had, whooping people, man.
Yeah.
I mean, just get back in line. It's like, dog.
You want to be American? Dog, we got you. You know, in America no more. America not here no more. Get back. I'm saying.
And then the crazy thing about it is, and this is not funny, but here you are, desperate to get out of this country.
Right. Wow, man, that was.
You know what I'm talking about?
The plane.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking.
It's not funny, but man, dude on a wing, man. I'm talking about, and the plane is still going on.
Yep.
That is. Wow.
Yep. Took off with him.
Hanging on the wings, man.
Hanging on there. They said. I guess they said they gonna kill me one way or the other. I'm gonna take my chance. I'm gonna do what I can, do the best I can to get out of here. And if I die, I die. Because I know if I stay here, they gonna take me out anyway.
Right.
That was heart wrenching.
Yeah.
And hard to say. You sit back and say, man, why couldn't we have something big enough to get them all out of there?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't. That hurt.
Yeah, it did.
That hurt.
But I think they still. I think he put more troops in there. I'm not for sure though. I think he had sent more troops over there to make sure everything before they fully evacuate this time. They're gonna make sure all the American citizens and the allies are out of there.
Yeah, but they got till when? Tuesday.
Oh, to Tuesday. They can make it happen. They can make it happen.
Today's Saturday.
They can make it happen.
Sunday, Monday, August 31st. They want them out of there.
Okay.
I think that was the agreement. Okay. They wanted them out of there by the 31st.
But I don't think that, I ain't going to say they don't want that type of smoke, but you pretty much, I believe the Taliban is going to let them make it because I don't think they want to start a full-fledged war.
I think the Taliban is what they call ISIS-K or ISIS, whatever it is. I think that's part of the Taliban.
You think so?
Yeah, I think because because of what they said the other day. They don't want those skilled people, those people with those careers. They don't want them leaving the country,
right?
Because they're taking all that knowledge and wisdom, away from that country. So if we can keep them here, that means we keep what they know here, and you don't take it to America. So what better way to keep them here than to disguise yourself as Al Qaeda or ISIS 2 or K or whatever they call themselves? And, scare people from coming to the airport. I mean, they wounded 60 people, killed 13 soldiers?
Ooh.
But no, they killed 60 civilians and 13 servicemen and wounded a whole bunch of other people right there by the airport. So who doing that?
But I'm pretty sure the airports is not heavily secure now.
Yeah, the troops were there on the gates. They were there, trying to protect people so they can get access to get into the airport.
Wow.
Yeah. And for whatever reason, they like, we're not going to let you in. And this is what I'm saying. If the Taliban is working, with the United States, why is it that the Taliban is not doing what they can to keep those people from, being harmed?
Right.
Because at some point they're going to have to, they're going to have to, what am I trying to say? They need other countries to respect and honor who they are as a country and as a government.
Right.
But if they're sitting there doing all this atrocious stuff to these women and these people, then man, a lot of countries ain't going to want to fool with you.
Man, a lot of companies really don't want to fool with them now.
True,
but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it'll work out for the best, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully. Yeah. I believe it will, though. I believe it will. But anyway, on that note, man, that was just But that plane, that's still vivid in my mind.
You better know it. That's bad. That's bad.
But you know, like I say, man, these people, they didn't want to fight for their land though. They had the guns, they had it. They just, I guess they just not about that. You know?
No. That's the crazy thing about it is I'm with you. It's like, man, these people been with you, and like Biden said, that right there showed you that we need to get out of here because we ain't doing no good here.
Right.
You know, 10, 11 days, and you let these folk come in and take over the whole country.
For real.
I mean, just like that. Like, come on, man.
It's okay, we give up. We don't want no smoke. We don't want no smoke. Man, stop. It's big time, nigga. We don't want no smoke.
We don't want
You can have it. Just give us a plane ticket back to America. We'll be okay.
Yeah. And that's what a lot of them was banking on. Mm-hmm. They're trying to get out of there. And I can't blame them. I mean, you know, we sit here and complain about this country, about all the things that go wrong in this country. Right. But this is one of the greatest, if not the greatest country on planet Earth. Okay? We may have been, you know, misunderstood, mistreated, abused, discriminated against.
We've been misused and mistreated. We ain't been misunderstood.
We ain't been misunderstood?
No, we ain't been misunderstood. We just been mistreated.
Well, one thing I always remember, this is what helps me have some degree of peace about the situation. The Lord says they hated him without a cause.
Right.
Remember that? They hated him without a cause. They just hate him. Right. They ain't got no reason to hate you. It's like, I just don't like you. I don't want to fool with you. I want to have you taken out. I want to kill you. I want to murder you for no reason.
It is today. And it's still like that, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't nothing new under the sun.
The point I'm trying to make is that we are in good company when you're hated without a cause.
Gotcha.
I
ain't never look at it that way.
That's exactly what it is.
You know what? I like that. I never did really just look at it that way. You know what I'm saying? Just hate me because you ain't me. I like that. Just hate me because you ain't me.
Yeah. I mean, just, you know, and that's what I always remember. So, you know what? You know, they did all kind of stuff to Jesus, and, you know, all he was trying to do is do good.
Right.
I'm healing people, trying to save people, giving them a good word, you know, trying to encourage them, giving them a little wine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, gave some juice. Gave some juice.
It's like, we got to take him out. 30 pieces of silver, all I need, Judas. Here you go. Give me 30 pieces of silver, and I'm good. I'll bring him to you.
Sold him out quick.
Sold him out quick.
Then his boy denied him. Man, I don't know you, man. I don't know him. I don't know that cat, man. Who you talking about? He said, man, you sure that ain't your boy right there?
Yeah, no.
Nah, man. Y'all got me messed up, man. I don't know who you is.
Then he says, your speech betray you, brother.
Right.
Okay, you talk just like him. You've been around him so long, you sound like it. Okay, we probably do the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way we can deny him. I know I couldn't.
Oh, no, you can't. Nah.
I was like, Lord, I am what I am by the grace of God. And this grace that was bestowed upon me was not bestowed upon me in vain. But as the Apostle Paul says, I labored more than they all. Yet not I, but the grace of God that was working in me. That's what the Apostle Paul said.
Right.
So that's what we have to remember. That yes, you will be hated for things that you shouldn't be hated for. You will be ostracized, you'll be, criticized, you'll be mocked, you'll be scorned, scourged, and you'll be whatever. Okay? Just know that you have somebody on your side that is greater than you, greater than them, right? Because as the scripture says, if God be for you,
who can be?
He's more than get this one, the whole world. And we tripping about a couple of people on our job.
See?
You feel me?
See, I be tripping about them politicians, though. That ain't my job. It's the politicians that be. It just irks me.
Politicians.